Hey everyone, Ed here from the Great Indoors, and today I'm with Michelle holding the camera, and I'm sporting my new beard that I'm growing in because we're going to a cowboy themed party for Halloween, and what kind of cowboy is clean shaven? So this is going to be fully grown for, you wait and see, it's going to be good, okay? We're here today at Fuji Buffet, and we're gonna try, it's been a couple years I think since we did a video here, huh Michelle?
Correct.
So let's get in there and check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe to the Great Indoors with the beard. Business hours are 11 to 9, and they are open 7 days a week. And I'm officially a senior citizen, so I get my whole $1 off now. How cool is that? Woohoo, yeah, the benefits of being 60 years old. And there's a line. Hey Michelle, you did good on the camera. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. As you can see, the prices are $10.99, and I get $1 off now that I'm 60. And that's the lunch prices, and dinner it jumps up to $14.99. Okay, we are sitting in the booth over there, and let's check the buffet out. Let's go right into it, you guys. Look at this. They got the imitation cheese crab meat. And they have tilapia fish. Just so you know, it's not salmon, it's tilapia. And this is, looks like chicken. They call it mussel cheese, but that's incorrect. This is the bacon wrapped with, imitation crab meat with bacon wrap. I've had that, it's pretty good. These are the mussels. Like that, and their own little juice with green peppers and onions. They got the little baby neck clams, and this is the stuffed shrimp. And if you have not tried that before, it's pretty good. And this looks like the coconut shrimp, but it looks like there's a little bit of crab meat or imitation crab meat mixed in there. That's with the coconut seasoning on there. All right, and then I got to mention this. They have like a hibachi here, where you get your mix. Your lo mein noodles, your vegetables, your mushrooms, any type of protein. You got chicken and beef and your imitation crab meat, and you put it over here and some guy will cook it up for you. This is the sushi section. You got to have your sushi, and I've had it here and it's pretty good. They make it fresh every day, multiple times a day. And there's that hot stuff that I had one time. I tried that one time, a whole spoon of it, and it burned my mouth out, so be careful with that. And here's the soups. Clam chowder. Shout, clam chowder. You got a good look at that. Nice. Wonton soup. Ooh. Look at all those wontons. That's a lot of wontons. Beautiful. Egg drop soup. I don't think I've ever had that before. Put it in the comments if you guys have ever had egg drop soup. And then this is hot and sour soup. Oh, look at all those mushrooms. If you like mushrooms, that's for you. I don't know. That's another one that I've never had before. I'm usually go with either the clam chowder or the wonton soup. And they have all your need, your little crackers and your lobster chips or shrimp chips, and they even have some ice cream over here. Pretty cool. Like I said, this is a very large buffet. You got that mushrooms, green peppers, you got the veggie with the shrimp over there, honey chicken, and then there's the steak with green peppers, pepper steak, chicken and broccoli, General Tso's chicken. Another one of my favorite, hibachi chicken. That's good stuff right there. And I love this place because look at that. They have the choices between the fried rice, the potatoes, but this is what I love right here. You don't see this in a lot of buffets. The egg rice. This stuff is good stuff. I like to mix that with a little bit of shrimp. And then they have the lo mein noodles. That's kind of high in MSG though. Look at that. You like wings? Well, they got their wings here too. Look at that. That's a lot of wingage. And then chicken on a stick, egg rolls, French fries, fried bananas. And then they have the wings without any kind of sauce on it. These are the standard chicken wings with nothing on it. I actually had them, and they're pretty good. And these are like pot stickers, fried dumplings. Sweet and sour sauce, sweet and sour chicken, crab rangoon. That's like a Chinese donut. And a dragon roll. Dragon roll. It's pretty good. I'm going to get that for you guys. This looks like chicken nuggets and onion rings. Okay, we are not done. Look at that. They have the spinach cheese concoction, stuffed mushrooms. This is like the American section over here. Ham, empty plate, butter, bread, some kind of, looks like some type of sausage. This is kind of good. That's like a jalapeno cut in half, like a hot pepper, and then there's like pork in there and cheese. Really good. But you got to be careful because that green pepper is hot. Hot, hot, hot. They do have corn on the cob. I do not recommend that. It's usually, it's not crunchy. It's usually gooey, and yeah, I stay away from that one. Mac and cheese. And that's meatloaf. Looks like an apple, some kind of apple turnover or pie. And more like this is like a dessert, like an egg tart thing over here. And of course, pizza. I know I'm out of order, but this is, like I said, a very big buffet. This is this dessert section. Bananas, a custard with bananas and Nilla chips, pineapple, honeydew, mandarin oranges, I would imagine, cantaloupe. And this looks like it's peaches. I don't know. Hard to say. I don't know if that's peaches or not. I stay away from this area, but if you got to show it here. These are some kind of chocolates. Yeah, you see these on a lot of the buffets. I'm not a fan of this. Look at this. This is a Chinese restaurant that doesn't do shortcuts. Look at the salad section over here. They got the romaine, the iceberg, the standard lettuce over here. And Michelle, she could relax. They have black olives here. Beets, lemons, tomatoes, everything you want. Everything. It's all here. All the food groups are represented. And look at that. Mussels on the half shell. They're being kept chilled. This is only like $10, $9 for me because I'm a senior now for lunch. Look at that. Eggs, or some coleslaw, potato salad, different, concoctions. Oh, that stuff is good. This broccoli is outstanding. Are you guys hungry? I hope you're eating along with me as we go because I'm starving. And let's get into it. Like, comment, and subscribe to the Great Indoors. We are here at Fuji. Awesome, baby. Okay, Michelle's already into it.
Do you want to see my seafood?
I want to see what you got, yeah.
Seafood, shrimp, crab meat, and mushrooms.
And did you have anything else on that plate that you already ate, or is
No,
what you got
that's
what you had?
Yeah.
And have you started eating it, I guess?
Yes, because I'm getting hungry over
I'm
here.
starving, and I'm here looking at you eat instead. But that's okay. I'm going to go get my plate now while Michelle continues to consume. But everything looks fresh and good on that buffet. It's driving me nuts.
Did you see the chicken legs that they have today?
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty massive.
I don't know if I'm going to get that for lunch, but because we still have a few jobs to go do after this. I don't want to be overfilled, you know. All right. Okay, this is my first plate, and like I was mentioning to you earlier, this is that jalapeno stuffed with, what is that, pork in there and cheese? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And all goodness in there. That is.
And this is the imitation crab meat with cheese, like that. You got a good look at that, Michelle?
Yes, I did.
And then, like I said, I have to get my rice noodles. This is the rice noodles that I like to get, and I topped it off with some shrimp, a lot of shrimp actually, and a little bit of thing like that. You got a good look at that? Good, because
yes.
It's going into my mouth, okay?
With that beard?
That's good. I wish I had a knife. I got to use a spoon cut my thing. I want to show you guys what it looks like.
Cause just
Oh.
it's alive still.
Yeah, look at that. There we go. Michelle, it's not cooperating. Okay, there we go. You got that? That's a big piece. I mean, I'm warning you, this is going to be hot. I'm warning myself, too.
I got you addicted to those.
That's good stuff. I love that. It's all hot. I mean, when I mean hot, I don't just mean hot as in, spicy hot. I mean, it's hot as in temperature-wise.
And that's a good thing because Chinese food is usually mediocre on a buffet, but this place always has extremely hot food.
You're going to be happy, Michelle. If you go get anything that you see on my plate, right there, show it. You get this. You guys will be happy. All right.
And where are we at?
The Fuji. Like, comment, and subscribe to The Great Indoors. Oh, yeah. Okay, Michelle came out with a little bit of soup and a little bit of salad. Well, maybe broccoli salad right there.
Broccoli salad and crab salad.
Oh, nice. Before it gets cold, let's try that clam chowder, Michelle.
Okay. FYI, bigger ladles in the soup here.
Yeah. I've seen thicker versions of that soup before at other places. But give it a try. Now be honest, Michelle. People need to know, is that kind of on the watery side? Or is it all right?
A watery side.
Yeah.
Because it has the clam juice in there.
Yeah, show it some more so that we can get a good look at the consistency of it.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, I'd like to see big pieces of potato in there and clam.
Yeah,
And
like
it looks
more
it's
flour
it's
based.
It looks like it's lacking
Yeah.
that, Remember that clam chowder, that Manhattan clam chowder at Seneca?
Yes.
That's what chowder should be like, in
They
my
need
mind.
more flour added
Yeah.
to it, but
Well,
maybe
flour is a substitute. I would want potatoes and clams, big pieces in there,
Yeah. Okay,
right.
but
Well, you enjoy
but flour thickens
Well,
up.
before you go further, I want you to give the broccoli a try.
Okay, broccoli salad with
Yeah.
carrots.
Oh, you should one or the other. Don't do both. Okay, there you go. That's the clam. That's like the seafood salad. It's got your imitation crab meat. You're not going to get real crab meat at a place like
No,
this.
but it's very cold.
Yeah.
Has clams, crab meat in there, and some good stuff.
Mayonnaise probably, or Miracle Whip, something like that, and some carrots. Yeah.
Carrots are into this.
Okay. Yeah, speaking of that, why don't you give that a shot?
It has onions in there.
Onions in that crab meat thing?
Yes.
You like that?
It's a waker-upper.
Yeah. You're not a big fan of onions in your salad.
Not raw onions.
Yeah.
Cooked onions and sauteed onions.
Yeah.
I love.
I think a lot of people feel that way. They don't like. I'm starting to take onions off of my hamburgers too. I used to always get raw onions on my hamburgers. And I'm starting to eject them. Does that save the plate there? Yeah.
Broccoli and the carrots.
Yeah.
It has a tang to it. I don't know what that is. I don't know but that is really good.
Yeah.
It's nice and fresh and cold.
Okay. Cool. Well, hey, at least something good came out of that plate, right?
And going to dinner with you, that's what all matters.
Okay. Thanks, Michelle. You're all right too. Normally, when you're sleeping. Okay, plate number 2 is more. I'm changing it up a little bit. I always seem to show only Chinese food, but this time I want to show a little bit what they have from the American section. I may regret this. Okay, this is their meatloaf with some kind of seasoning on it. Looks like ketchup. I always wanted to know what it was, Let's find out. Yeah, it's like a ketchup. It definitely needs the ketchup. Okay, I'm gonna just say that.
Now, when I make meatloaf, I always make it with brown sugar and
Don't
ketchup.
get me wrong, it's okay, but yeah.
But you rather have home
I would
cooking.
rather not have this, okay, but it's okay. There's other things I'd rather have than this, but I'm gonna eat it. Now the real test, the potatoes, their version of mashed potatoes. Now Michelle knows that I hate instant mashed potatoes, okay? Yeah, I'm not going to finish. That's not good, okay? I mean,
It's passable for like children.
it goes up. There's no. It's very bland, very bland. In fact, what I would like to see me do is mix it together with the potato. Okay. Now that's eatable. But wait, I gotta hang on.
P.S. If you would have a Coca-Cola, it would go down better.
I just had to get that rinsed out of my mouth. I couldn't take that in there. Now I'm living on the edge with an onion ring, and I can tell you.
Oh, here we go.
It feels like it's like I can't even bend it, Michelle. Like I'm trying really hard.
Maybe I should wear it as a wedding ring.
Wow. Ooh.
Chewy.
Okay. I'm not gonna even. It's hard. Hard as a rock. Okay. I'm not gonna eat any more of that. I'm going back to the Chinese food. Okay. All right. Oh, you could go ahead.
Okay.
Hi. Okay, we're back to my second plate over here, and I ended up going with some traditional Chinese cuisine over here. Now, when I was a kid, I would go to Chin's Pagoda in Willowick, and they had the best egg foo young. Okay, now it's a whole new millennium, and I start to go to buffets, and I never get the egg foo young. Okay, so because I have it set to a high standard, and this is the egg foo young that you will get. And I don't know if you could see that, but it looks like there's a lot of egg and a lot of foo, but no young. I don't know. It's just there's nothing in there like pork or shrimp or nothing like that. It just looks like there's not much to it, you know. But hey, I got to do what I got to do. I got to try it, right, Michelle?
That's right.
On the level of 5 being the best and 1, this is more like a 1. Okay, I'm very disappointed. They need to add something to this. I know that, you know, it's a buffet, but okay, there is, what is that? There's a carrot in there. Okay, maybe a little green pepper, but mostly the only thing that's making this eatable is the sauce, the gravy that's on there. That's giving it some flavor. Otherwise, this would be like a bland pancake. A pancake with no syrup. What's a pancake without syrup? Who eats pancakes without syrup? I would not recommend this egg foo young, but that's just me. Now, I wanted to try this dragon roll, okay? It looks cool, but is it really? I don't know. Let's try it. Okay, it's not much different than a spring roll. A spring roll with a fancy outer. You know, there's a little bit of there's no flavor to it really. It's okay. It's an upgrade from the egg foo young, but you know, I'm hoping that this chicken on a stick will redeem, okay, this plate. This is actually the best thing on here, Michelle. This is good.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
For
Kind of
Fuji.
dry, but it's got flavor at least, you know.
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, Michelle came, and I see that you got the shrimp that I had earlier, and you'll like that. The shrimp was really good.
I like that a lot because it has garlic.
Yeah.
And, you know, because it helps prevent colds. But I got all my S's. I got shrimp and crab meat, spinach, pepper steak with some onions, and macaroni and cheese.
But there's no S in the macaroni and cheese, so you can't eat that.
Well, I'll just say shell with an H.
Okay.
We'll eat it.
All right, what are you going to try first?
The macaroni and cheese.
Of course.
This is for my Gentry and Henry from Every Day is Saturday.
Yeah. And you should subscribe to Every Day is Saturday. We'll put a link to the description.
Needs to get a little warmer. That is lukewarm.
Okay, move on to something else then. You don't have to finish
spinach.
it. Yeah. You always like whenever you go to a buffet, you always look for that. And when they don't have it, remember Fuji, not Fuji, Fun Buffet used to have it all the time, right?
Fun Buffet does have it.
They do have it, and you always like the way they did it.
Yeah. I like when they make it here, but it's a little burnt today.
Yeah.
More than usual.
Let me get a close-up look at that. Yeah, that cheese is a little burned on there. Maybe you need a little bit of that in there to give it a little bit of giddy up, right?
It's good,
Yeah.
but they're usually a lot better with their cheese portions.
Yeah.
But
It's like they came up short on the cheese amount. Like
Yeah.
not as much. There's more spinach. Now, don't get me wrong. Spinach is good for you, but
Yeah.
I like to see a little bit more cheese in that. you
I
know?
like spinach and cheese. That's
Yeah.
the only way I'll eat spinach. I cannot eat raw spinach whatsoever.
Okay.
Okay, pepper steak.
Is there a pepper to go with that steak? Yeah, try that. Yeah, put the pepper in there with it. Yeah, a little onion. There we go. Get the whole thing going. There you go.
Okay.
All right. Na zdravia. When your eye starts rolling in the back of your head, that makes me nervous, okay, Michelle? Na zdravia means good health in Polish. Okay. Are you going to have good health by eating that, Michelle? You did take a big portion, so that's always a downside. Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant. I'm sorry. I'm not a Polish language barrier.
So what'd you think?
It was good enough for the buffet.
Yeah.
You know, needs to be more tender.
Right.
You know who has tender one? New Chinatown Buffet in Menor on the lake has it. Always good.
Well, maybe that shrimp will redeem your plate.
Okay.
How can you go wrong with shrimp, right?
Never.
It's good, huh? All right. Now this is what I call a chicken wing. Look at that. Holy cow. This was actually in the chicken wing section. I think it gave birth to a Siamese twin that never got disconnected. But that is one big chicken piece right there. Look at that. I'll break off a small piece for you. As you can see, there is some meat in there.
I think that China and Japan are feeding their chicken very well.
A lot of breading.
A lot of breading.
The breading is good, but yeah, it's a lot of breading. Like that whole section right there, that's all breading. Somewhere in there, there is chicken. Yeah, right there.
Speaking of chicken, what is our upcoming next video?
We're going to Claudia Sanders in Kentucky to find the original recipe of KFC. Back to this video. I had to go with some sushi roll. Sushi. There's a little fish and cream cheese and some seaweed, I think, in there. I'm gonna dunk it in there. I'm not going with that green stuff. What is that green stuff called? That's hotter than heck.
Wasabi.
Yeah, I'm not going with that. That's too hot. I burned my mouth out in that one video.
Make sure you check out that video, the Golden Dragon, the very first one.
That's good.
California roll, good.
It's always good. And this is that coconut shrimp, but they have coconut crab meat in there too. So let's get both of them in there and see how that goes. It's pretty good.
Mold to you. Green.
I think it's a piece of broccoli. Yeah, it's a piece of broccoli.
Take that out of there.
Okay, this is not supposed to be part of the video, but it could be. You know, Michelle thought that was mold on her plate, but it was actually a piece of broccoli. So that's kind of a raw deal when you get something that you think is going to be one thing and there's something mixed into it.
Yeah.
It's up to you to add something like that in there, I would say. And it looks like you added some peaches in there.
Peaches and some pineapples.
Okay, cool.
For cottage cheese.
Without the broccoli. Good choice, Michelle. Okay.
I had my broccoli already.
How did that broccoli get stuck in there? That's not even in that section, you know? I could understand if broccoli was somewhere on that buffet area.
But maybe it was on the salad.
Maybe someone dropped it in there. I don't know. It's not good to speculate, you know?
Right.
It can only get us into trouble. But are you, is it cold enough for you? They got it chilled for you? All right.
I feel like I'm in Hawaii.
Cool. I'll do a hula dance for you. There you go. All right. We'll talk about our impressions of it outside. Like, comment, and subscribe to The Great Indoors. Yeah, I wanted to end. I didn't need to get a copyright strike because of some arcade game over here, because you never know. Anyway, sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut you off, Michelle. But I was, underwhelmed by some of the things I had in there, like the egg foo-young. There was a disappointment.
Meatloaf.
The meatloaf one.
Mashed potatoes.
You don't go to a Chinese buffet and get meatloaf, okay?
Unless you're a child.
But I had to try it for the sake of the video, just to see what meatloaf and mashed potatoes is made by a Chinese person. And no, I would rather stick with the Chinese food. And
keep an eye on what
just be careful what you get, because sometimes it's not done enough, Or I didn't have a problem with the shrimp. I didn't have anything problem with the coconut shrimps. All that stuff was good, But like Michelle said, some of that stuff was not up to her normal expectation.
Right.
What are you gonna do? But take note of it and beware next time you come to Fuji. And we will be back. We will try it again, because typically they do a pretty good job here.
Absolutely. And the bonus, the pros to this food review is we got prime parking today. We got front row.
I can even do better than that. I saved $1.50 because I'm a senior citizen. So I'm excited.
Oh.
Gray all the way. All right, gray all the way. All right. See you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.